It is a project funded by the European Commission to improve research capacity for service improvement in sub-Saharan countries. The main aims of ARISE include the implementation of a newborn screening program for sickle cell diseases in countries from sub-Saharan Africa, and to build African personnel capacity to achieve excellence in science. ARISE involves 19 institutions coming from 11 different countries in Europe, in sub-Saharan Africa, with Zambia, Angola, Nigeria, and Kenya, Lebanon, and the US. And it is based on the concept of staff exchanges. It means that we have had, since the beginning of the project in January 19, more than 130 persons, researchers, clinicians, other staff, spending on average 3 months each during more than 150 exchanges. That is a person moving from his own country to another one, hosted by one of the partner institutions, to perform training and research activities. All the activities were organized in several work packages, providing both training and joint research opportunities about several main topics, which were the health technologies, laboratory diagnostics and quality assurance, newborn screening for sickle cell disease, clinical management of the disease, molecular diagnostics, genetic counseling, epidemiological and genetic research, and clinical research methodology. And what is important is that if you visit the ARISE website, which is ariseinitiative.org, you can still find most of the training resources still available for free on the platform. That during now we are approaching the end of the project, but it is important that we can state that we have achieved what we were aiming to achieve, which is not only the implementation of a newborn screening program, because what we did was to design a model for the newborn screening, which took obviously care of all the other existing initiatives, mainly with concerned other networks which active in Africa. And we now have the pilot initiative in both the Kaduna State in Nigeria, in Zambia, and in Angola. Initiative and pilot programs that will expand to the whole country. But we've also had several other joint research studies that have been completed, other that are still ongoing, and the plan is to further expand those studies so to get even more data. What we did was an assessment of patients and health workers' needs in the area of sickle cell disease and management of the disease, an analysis of the health technologies that are needed to manage sickle cell disease complications, and we created another model, which is the design of an electronic health registry to map people with sickle cell disease. There is a pilot which has been completed in Nigeria, in Zambia, and that already includes more than 2,600 patients' records in the registry, which is very good, and that has been able to demonstrate the feasibility of such a registry even in a resource-limited setting. What I would like to emphasize is the networking activities which were conducted during the ARISE project, because we were able to link not only with CONSA, with SPARCO, with Sickle in Africa, but also with other international network in the area of hemoglobinopathies, like Inherent, Helios, and Hemafil. And this is a suggestion for all those that will view this video. Please connect with Helios and Inherent. They are free initiatives. Everyone can be a member of this network. And the network will provide continuing the experience within Erasmus, training resources, grant opportunities, and other opportunities for improving ourselves altogether. Networking is always useful in the area of research, whichever is the topic. So, just concluding about the RISE, there are, in addition to the experience with the registry and the newborn screening program, we have had a study aiming at analyzing genetic and hematological modifiers of sickle cell disease severity, which is again a joint research between Nigerian researchers and researchers in Cyprus, which is ongoing, which could continue involve more areas from any country. And as a final output of the RISE initiative, I would say that we now have 134 healthcare professionals with improved abilities in terms of implementation science, laboratory skills, epidemiology statistics, clinical management of sickle cell disease, genetic counseling, transcranial Doppler, research protocol development, data management, and communication, which is a very concrete, measurable output at the end of this 70-month research and innovation project.